Hey guys, Brandon's Outdoor Channel. Back with another gear review video. You can see I got a brand new backpack. It's the Gregory Salvo 24. Loaded up about 15 pounds of gear, including some Goal Zero equipment that I'm going to review for you guys also, and a brand new sleeping pad. So we're going to go on this 2-mile hike, and when we get to the top, we'll break it down and show you what's inside. Okay, we've hiked 3.09 miles. Been hiking for about an hour and 15 at the top of the radio towers here in Burbank. Got the Gregory Salvo 24 pack on. I'm going to break it open and show you the features and benefits. Okay, so let me start with the front of the pack and the straps and the features that are on the hip belt and the shoulder straps. So first here is the Sunglass stash, where you can hang your glasses when you're not using them. Really handy feature. Adjustable sternum strap. It's on a sliding track, so both sides. So on this side of the strap you have a hose clip for your hydration bladder that's routed from the top. There's a hydration port in the hole there, runs all the way down. The padded hip belt is made with EVA foam, and you can tighten it just by pulling forward here and loosening it from there. Just pull those back, loosen it up, and then you got pockets on both sides, big enough to hold a smartphone. It's my Galaxy. Also hold an iPhone if you want. One on each side. On this side I'm carrying snacks. There. I have a Swiss Army knife in there. Always be prepared. A very nice feature. Keep stuff that you need close by on the trail. I'll take this off and we'll show you the suspension that's included and the internal padding. So, like I said, it's made with EVA foam. We have a lumbar pad here. It's perforated for airflow. Lightly padded hip belt right there. Shoulder straps, EVA foam. And if you look up close right there, you see it's perforated, there's airflow, there's holes cut out. And the main feature of this pack, this is the free span suspension, so it's part of their ventilated pack series. And what you have is an air mesh on a tensioned panel, and I would say there's about a ½ inch of space between the mesh panel and the backpack, so you get complete airflow across your entire back. It's going to reduce the amount of moisture buildup. Make it more comfortable, especially when you're hiking in hot weather. And it's got a steel leaf spring suspension, so there's a perimeter frame right here. It's pretty rigid, so it's going to transfer the load and make it more stable. So it's going to transfer the load from the top of your shoulders down to the hip area and close to the back. With the minimal space here between the air mesh panel and the pack, it keeps it close enough to your back where it's going to be very stable, but it's still going to provide enough airflow for your back there. Let me turn this around and I'll show you everything that's on the outside. The fabric they're using on this pack, on the Salvo 24, is the Arma-Dry fabric. It's waterproof and breathable. It's very abrasion resistant, but keep in mind that it's not seam sealed, so it's not completely waterproof per se, but if you're in a rainstorm, you shouldn't have a problem with your stuff getting wet. We have a gear loop attachment here. You could actually use it for trekking pole, or here you can see I have my GoPro selfie stick. You have compression straps on the outside to compress your load, keep everything from shifting. Right here is a safety light attachment, so you can put your blinker light, maybe if you're hiking at night or if you're on a bicycle. Here I had my Helinox chair, which is currently set up right over there, right behind you guys. But you can attach extra gear to the outside or use it as compression straps to keep the load from shifting also. Maybe if you don't have it packed up all the way, you could just tighten up all the excess space there, like that. So stretch pockets on both sides. You can see here I have my first aid kit and my CPR mask. This side I have a sleeping pad from Nemo that I'm going to review later on. Okay, and then going into the pockets here is a soft lining on the inside here. It's going to prevent your electronics from getting scratched, and maybe anything with the screen on it, or just anything that's valuable you don't want to get damaged. It's softly lined in there. A bunch of stuff in there. Just kind of show you how much space it has. See, show them down there, right there. So it's about that big. It goes about that far down. Here's the main compartment. Let me show you here on the inside. This zipper. I got my wallet in there, but what's included is there's a key ring loop right there. You can see, so a security loop for your keys, so you don't lose them. And we got, so like I said, this is the Salvo 24. We got 24 liters of capacity. I have all this junk in there. Footprint, bunch of Goal Zero stuff. I got a Goal Zero panel in there. A bunch of other products I'm reviewing today. Switch 10. Guide 10. And you got a lantern in there. So you can see that's all the stuff that I was carrying inside the pack. My pack weighed about 15 pounds today. It wasn't too bad. Really comfortable to carry with the suspension. Also, this pack being hydration compatible, like I was showing you earlier. Just to go over it really quickly again, hydration clip. You can route your hose from here to the H2O port. You can see there's a cutout there. On the inside, I'm running a 2-liter Gregory brand hydration bladder made by Hydropack. So on the inside here, you're going to have your hydration hanger clip. And let me pull out the bladder for you. So there's your 2-liter Gregory bladder. I'll probably do another video that goes into more detail later on this, but you have your hydration sleeve right there with elastic, and it's big enough you could put a 3-liter bladder if you wanted to. And then on the inside you can see it also has a plastic sheet frame in addition to the steel spring suspension around the perimeter. So it's still very rigid. Let me pull this bladder out. And show you, it's a pretty rigid frame. I'm trying to flex it as hard as I can, and it doesn't bend. So very supportive, very stable. The overall weight for this pack is 2.4 pounds, so not too bad, and you can easily carry 15 to 20 pounds depending on how you pack it. It is available in different colors and in all black, also in a black with macaw. Macaw is considered like a neon green. It's available in 3 sizes, 18 liters, 24, and 28 liters. This is the 24 liter, so it's their mid-size pack. But it has plenty of space, like you can see, all the stuff I was carrying today. But you could do long hikes, be out there from sunrise to sundown. I have no problem. Hike for about an hour, 15 minutes a day. With the ventilation, it's about 80 degrees out. It built up a good amount of sweat, but this panel is completely dry right here. It's just quick drying, comfortable, very stable on the trail. So the final thing I want to touch upon is that what makes this pack unique is that it's a 24 liter. So it's the size of most day packs out there, but it's going to feature that suspension, which you're not going to find in many packs on the market. So very technical for the size that you get. It's fully featured. You can do overnight trips in a bivy sack or using a hammock. You could definitely do that ultralight depending on how you pack. There isn't anything on here that I would really add or take away from the pack. They did a great job There's everything you could ever want on this. And little note, the hydration bladder not included, but it is definitely compatible. Definitely recommend the Gregory brand bladders. So hope you enjoyed this review of the Salvo 24 by Gregory. Check them out, gregorypacks.com. Check them out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Highly recommend it.